happy to treat another person like a piece of meat that they really are for that night.
How small is small? It's a question I ask myself every day.
I'll swim past them and just piss near them and I'll just swim off. Charlie's getting nominated for the over 50 best artists of the year.
I was so sad. I was streaming yesterday and someone said, how does it feel that in a month you're going to qualify for the over 25 categories on X Factor? I was like...
You're going to Ireland with Louis Walsh.
Yeah.
You must be so sad.
PTSD.
You must be so sad as an X Factor contestant and then Louis Walsh is your fucking mentor. Louis Walsh. Like anyone but Louis Walsh.
Yeah, he gives me really strange vibes because I always thought he was gay, but then he does really strange thing with women. So he's either...
Which one was it
or
that's
the
giving you
other.
the strange vibes there?
No, because the way he was with... No, not like that, Cameron, because I thought he was gay and then he was being weird with women. Do you know what I mean? It's just like,
Right, let's just... What?
It actually looks like you a fair bit. Hello everyone and welcome back to Antisocial, the best looking podcast in the world, brought to you by the lovely people at Adrian Flux.
I love the
Brought
to you by the lovely guys at Adrian Flux. There's some ASMR for you. Hello Cam, what are we doing today? What are we talking about?
Oh yes, today we are going to be chatting to everybody. We're going to be like
chatterbait.
chatterbait.
Not quite, Charlie, not quite.
We're going to be going through a series of questions I've got for everybody.
Right.
Okay, we've got topics in between, but I want to ask you these questions and I want to have a debate, especially in the comments. So please let us know your answer to these questions.
You can get involved to let us know.
They're going to get deep. Are you ready?
Deep.
They're going to get deep. Deep, quite literally.
I'm going to kick it off straight away.
I like it deep.
Okay.
Is it bad to have a one-night stand?
Are you stupid? What kind of dumb... That wasn't a good question. That's stupid. What do you mean? Is it bad to... Who the
course
fuck said
it
it's
is.
bad to have a one-night stand?
A lot of people say it is.
Who?
Who?
I don't know their names, but a lot of people say they do.
that
I don't
Chloe
know. I didn't go out in the street and do a poll.
Then how did you get the right answers then?
Was that Chloe Vardy? She said she didn't like one night stands, so you've actually stayed with her the whole time just because of that.
Yeah, that is the sole reason, mate.
I'll say it to you straight up, yeah. One night stands cannot be a bad thing as long as it is two consensual people that are happy to treat another person like a piece of meat that they really are for that night.
but that's
you
what-
are a glorified sex object for me, and I am for you. Let's do it, baby.
As long as you
It's like
are
when
on
Peter
the-
Parker puts on the black Spider-Man suit and just changes.
that's like post nut clarity, isn't it?
What?
Like when you're like fucking Venom, and then do you know when he goes back to normal Spider-Man, he's like, why the fuck did I do that?
Yeah.
That's kind of like that.
Yeah. Do you think it's... What happens if one person isn't thinking it's a one-night stand? That's what I'm saying, the different conversation
Then
behind it.
that's just leading somebody on. It's not bad. It's just being a cunt.
So is that bad then?
That's not being a cunt. Like a one night.
Yes, it is. If you,
No,
if
it's
you
not,
give-
man. Like no. If you're trying to tell me for a second that you could lead someone on from a one night stand, that person is a fucking idiot.
Who's the idiot? Who's the idiot?
You're an idiot
person-
for thinking that
The person
you
that's
can't.
been led on.
If
How
you
can you be led on from
I
a
love
one night
the
stand?
debate.
How can you be led on from a one night stand?
If you sit there and tell someone that you're looking for a relationship, looking for that, and then you shag them and go, oh, fuck off, that's just being a cunt.
See,
Yes,
this
it
is what I mean.
That's not a one night stand then. That's trying to secure a beat.
No, but it's a one-night stand for you.
So for me, yeah, a one night stand, yeah, you wouldn't be putting graft in for like, it's supposed to be easy accessible.
But it's not easy accessible for everyone. Everyone's not as handsome as you, mate.
Not everyone has Mabdal's new glasses, which give you 100% conversion on sex. Like that. You wear these, bam, sex.
I thought you were going to say 100% on conversion therapy.
Come on, you
No, we're going to talk
They turn you straight.
We're talking about that later.
No, like I agree, yeah. Like I agree, like if you are leading someone on like that, like you're saying, oh, I'm looking for like this, that, and then you do it, yeah, you're being a prick. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying, like, imagine you have sex with someone for the first time and they turn around and ask you what they are. I'm like, get in the bin. Like, what do you mean,
So
what are we?
Get in the bin.
Get in the bin.
Get in the bin. You heard it here first, guys, from Charlie Roxburgh. But no.
But do you think it's bad?
No. One night stand, no, as long as people are on the same page. Because what you need to remember is I've been in the situations where I felt bad after a one night stand, and I'm like, look, I'm not really looking for anything. And they go, yeah, neither am I. And I go, oh, and I feel like relieved because they're like, yeah, like you don't want to assume that they're
You
just.
feel relieved and then you relieve yourself.
Should that be established beforehand?
It's just basic communication, isn't it?
Not really. You see where the night takes you, and then you just see what happens after that.
Are we talking about if you pull someone on a night out, or if you're talking about you've slid their DMs?
Any.
Because sliding DMs, you can easily like kind of gauge whether someone's gonna be more serious about something. Yeah. Whereas if you pull someone on a night out and they turn around and be like, I'll be like, fuck off.
I actually really love you.
Yeah, I'll be like, I've never had that. But that's because I don't hit it right.
Right. Okay.
Have you ever had anyone catch feelings after having sex with them
Yeah,
once?
it was really, really bad, and it was really like not. It was just really, it was just hard. I didn't want anything.
It was quite hard, wasn't it?
Yeah, not really. I struggled to get hard.
Core feelings after one night.
Yeah, I've had
Like
that before.
proper.
Really?
Like, oh, I'm obsessed with you type thing.
Really?
It's when you hit it so right, man, you get their head spinning.
You can fuck off.
Head spinning? Who are you? Fucking. I'm not going to finish that sentence.
Oh, well, no, not like that. No, as in like they're thinking of you, non-stop. And you get inside their cranium.
Get inside that cranium.
Yeah,
Quite literally.
you
fucking
you infiltrate their medulla oblongata.
They give you head and you get in theirs.
Exactly. I love that from you, my king. That's it. Yeah.
But how can you catch feelings after? Was it set the scene? Was it at a night out or was it DMs first?
No, it was actually quite funny. Like it was such a weird story. Like one of my mates lost his jacket. He gave it to a girl at a taxi rank, and she fucking went off with it and kept the jacket. And then I messaged her being like, "By the way, you took my mate's jacket." And then we met up, and then after that, did you meet up to exchange the jacket? Yeah, but she lived quite far away, so I was like, "Oh, we'll make a night out of it as well." So that's what I did. And then she proper fail.
That's such a rookie thing, by the way. Like, oh, got your mate's jacket, got your jacket. You know when a girl like stays over for one night but leaves something there so that she has to come back to pick it up.
Yeah. No, it definitely wasn't intentional. It wasn't like that. Like it was just some random person that we met at a taxi rank. And it was like freezing, so my mate was like, "You want my jacket?"
So what happened? Did you had sex and then the morning, or was it straight after?
Oh, straight after, like obsession. Like, oh, mate, I'm not gonna lie to you, right? I'm not gonna
fuck off,
bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never felt so bad. Like I was like, then I was just looking forward to going home, and I was like, "Look, I'm just gonna get a shower before I leave." And she's like, "I'll come with you." I was like,
"In the shower?"
Yeah. I was like. Okay. And then I remember the whole time in the shower, she was like looking up to me and smiling and going, and I was like,
I can imagine him in the shower with her.
I was like, I can't wait to be fucking home.
Was she wearing the jacket in the shower?
She wasn't. No.
Fuck, that's
How did it feel?
She was wearing it during sex, though.
You got to stay warm, guys.
Whoa.
Right.
I was about to say, how does it feel
terrible.
that your friend's jacket got your dick wet, but then your dick got the jacket wet, right? As well. Is that what you're saying?
That was a disgusting sentence. Please never say that again.
How does it feel that your friend's jacket got your dick wet?
I don't even want to answer that question. I don't even want to answer.
If I speak, I'm in trouble.
I feel like it's a very, very normal thing that you could just reply to.
I felt amazing, Charlie. I'm so grateful for his jacket.
I'm going to switch this question up. I've got another one. Okay. Is it bad to pee in the pool when you go on holiday?
I think, I'm going to be honest with it. I think there's multiple factors you need to take into account.
Unpack this.
I think there needs to be pool size. You need to take into consideration. If it's a small pool, don't be a cunt. And
how small is small? Is a question I ask myself every day.
Yeah. And how accessible are the toilets? Are they in 10 metre distance, or are they like 300 metres away?
Let's say, okay, you've got to get out the pool and walk a considerable amount of time to go to the toilet. Should you pee in the pool?
I'm pissing in the pool if there's a toilet next to me or not. Like, it's easy.
But
what about the people doing their lines underwater in that?
I paid to be on that holiday. I'm going to do what I want.
What's your strategy if you're going to piss in the pool? Do you go to like the edge of the pool? Do you go right in the middle?
If I'm feeling the spot, I'm pissing the spot. If I'm in the sea, I wait for a warm spot. You know how you get like...
Oh, the sea's fine.
Yeah, but like that's the thing. But it's all consistent in the pool. So wherever you piss, no matter.
I think you go to the corner, hand in hand, pretend you're just chilling. Like, oh, this is great.
That's bait.
This is great. I'm loving
Yeah,
life.
are you not giving it away?
No, you're relaxed.
That's bait. Like, the guy that's sat in the corner like this, now every single time I see him, I'm just thinking, you're pissing. Whereas me, I can be literally throwing a ball to my mate whilst having a piss, and I'm having a great time.
No
one's going to fucking
be
know.
like, stop, start.
Why are you
wanking?
Why are you wanking in the pool?
Are you like putting it in different bits of the pool? Like, are you going over there having a little bit, over there?
I mark my
like
territory
seed
at pools.
fertilizer. Yeah, I just drop off little bits. Or what I do is, if anyone's been a dick to me on that holiday, I'll swim past them and just piss near them, and I'll just swim off. I'll just swim off and I'll be like, the pool's quite warm today, isn't it? He'll be like, yeah. I'm like,
Have you tasted it? No.
should we do an underwater contest? You can hold your breath longer.
Just pissing the whole time.
So is the rumour that when you piss in the pool, it changes colour? Is that true?
I say we put it to the test.
But actually just go to a pool and piss in
We
it?
visit every pool in the UK, mate, and we piss in it.
What a title!
What a video!
What a fucking video that is!
We
Would that
pissed
get
in every
demonetised?
pool.
No, because it's a natural function. And it's...
So's wanking, but I can't do that in public.
I actually think that's a...
I don't think
It's frowned
natural.
upon. You can, but it's frowned
So's
upon.
pissing in pools. I still do it, but I don't wank in public.
Is it actually a rumour, though?
Not anymore.
Like, does it actually... Yeah, them days are behind him.
Not after the court cases.
Okay.
Sorry.
Is it true, though? Like, have you ever saw...
I used to always hear the fabled rumours, but I never seen it with my own eyes.
I've only ever seen it in movies.
But then imagine if you had like an actual condition where you had like an uncontrollable bladder. That'd be so embarrassing.
Then just don't go to the swimming pool then. Because it's like if someone was incontinent and then they literally just keep fucking shitting in the pool, they're not going to go.
One of my mates had that in school. We had a free pass to go to the toilet whenever he wanted because he had a bad bladder.
Or like a piss card.
Yeah, a piss card. Like we'd all be sitting there fuming that the teachers wouldn't allow us.
piss card?
He'd just be like, and he'd just fucking go off.
A piss card?
He had a piss
That's
card.
like, you know, when you see people on the TFL, like, and they've got those mask exemptions, so they don't actually have to wear a mask.
What, is that
And I just
actually a
think-
thing?
Yeah, I saw someone sat there.
Yeah.
She sat there with it, said, "I'm exempt from wearing a mask."
Oh, fuck off.
With her 2 children as well. So it's
Why?
like, bruv, that you're
No,
not.
no, it's not like they're like, I'm not fucking wearing it. It's like they will die if they wear it. Like people that have like really bad breathing problems, stuff like that.
I didn't believe it for a second.
I've
I'm
got
not gonna
asthma.
lie.
Where's my fucking card?
You can get exempt from asthma. You can.
Oh, can it be fucked?
There you go. Some people can, some people can't. Yeah, you are one of the people that can't be fucked because, quite frankly, you can wear a mask because you've been doing it the whole time.
Okay, thanks.
Some people are. Anyway, pissing
Next-
in a swimming pool. I don't know because I would just do it. Like,
You'd do
I
it?
would just do it 100%. I remember I was at school one time. I felt really bad. We had like our house swimming competitions. So like we'll swim against each other's houses. And one guy, bless his soul, and he was having a piss just before he started his race. And I stood up and I went, "He's having a piss." And he was so embarrassed. He was like, "No, I'm not." I was like, "You are sat in a cloud of yellow. Like, what do you mean you're not having a piss?" See, that was one of those moments where I'm just like, I could have just not done that, but I did it. But he did piss in a swimming pool.
So I've got a question to lead from that. I want you guys to tell me, where is the weirdest place that you have pissed?
Oh, now we're talking.
In someone's mouth.
Have you actually pissed in someone's mouth?
No, I'm joking.
No, you have. Yes, you
I
have.
wouldn't be surprised.
I haven't pissed in anyone's.
Pissed in someone's ear.
I would be. You know, I'd be very honest if I did do that. I actually have never pissed in someone's mouth.
Would you
I
piss in
was
someone's
joking.
mouth?
I don't know. There is one person, one friend of mine, yeah, and you know who that friend is, that I would probably do it with, but only like for pure culture. Out of like, if it was like, a day to do it, it wouldn't be a sexual thing. But like, she's into that kind of stuff anyway. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But not in a weird way, because I'm not doing it like, I want to piss in her mouth. Like, I'm just saying like, if it was anyone, because I couldn't physically get sexual off doing that.
Yeah, I hate like shaming people for kinks, but pissing in someone's mouth.
I mean, each their own.
Yeah, no, each their own. I think shit is where I cross the line. Like, I wouldn't be pissing in someone's mouth thinking, this is making me horny. But I would do it if that's what they really want me to do. But if someone was just like, please shit on me, I'd be like, well, I just, I can't,
yeah.
I just can't, I cannot shit. I'd have to squat on you. I have to literally spread cheeks on someone and shit. No, I can't do that, mate.
I wouldn't want to do that to them. That wouldn't be nice. I don't know how we got to that just from
Yeah.
where's the weirdest place.
Where
you've
is the
pissed?
weirdest place you've pissed?
Weird. Not like a weirdest place, but like the most dangerous one was definitely like in a can whilst I was driving.
Oh, was that like, what was it? What program was it? Was it
Dumb and
In-Betweeners? No, In-Betweeners where he cut his knob.
Yeah. Oh, and I was fucking scared. Do you know
Yeah.
do you know what the worst part was though?
Touching my willy.
I needed to pee a lot, and it started overflowing. I was like, oh no.
Oh,
Wait,
no.
what can was it?
It was, I think it was like a Monster can.
A monster? They're not
big
small.
can.
I'm sorry.
That's a big can.
That's a big
it
can.
was a big can, but it was a big piss as well because I was driving like 9 hours. So I'd been brewing for some time.
And what happened?
Yeah, it was a close one. Got to the top, but no, I was.
Did you hide out the window?
The worst part was I looked to my left and a truck driver, obviously he's like up above, he was just looking at me and I was like, oh, don't tell me I'm watching you have a piss in a can.
Were you driving at the same time?
It was like stop. It was like really bad traffic. There'd been an accident, so
Okay.
it was like clutch control. But
that's mental if you could manage to drive and...
one of the funniest Yeah, that would have been good. One of the funniest stories, right, was my mate got arrested and fined for doing a piss outside. Funniest thing that's I've seen
Arrested?
with my own eyes. Well, it was okay in the end. It was the funniest thing. We were just walking about the town. I think we were going to pick up one of our mates, and he was like, "Oh, I really need a piss." So he went. But he didn't tell me he needed a piss. He just went somewhere, and then I seen him come sprinting towards me, and I was like, "What's he doing?" I was like, "Why is he sprinting at me?" And then he sprints past me. I was like, "Who's he running from?" And then this police car comes, fucking sirens on, and then my mate's like sprinting, and then he hides in the corner, and then the police officer goes, "Right, so what did you do?" And I was like, "Oh my god, what's he done? Has he been busted for like drugs or something? What is it?" And then he goes, "For doing a piss against the wall." And then they went exactly, and he went, "Well, not a piss, half a piss." It was so funny.
Did he get half the time?
It was, yeah, he should have got half the fine. It was so funny. He was like, he did a piss against the wall. He was like, "Well, half a piss," and I pissed myself fucking laughing.
Well, he got arrested for that.
No, he didn't get. Well, they just gave him a fine, a 40 quid fine or something for pissing out. Yeah, it was a bit.
That's an
funny
expensive
though.
piss. Like, think
That
that
is an expensive
when you go
piss.
to like King's Cross and they try to charge you 25p to use the toilet.
Yeah,
it
can
always
you
makes
pay
me
with
angry.
that piss on Klarna? I'm not too sure.
You love a big bit of Klarna, don't you?
No, I don't, mate. I've got a microphone that I still haven't paid off of Klarna. You know, the handheld one.
No, you fucking haven't.
I just don't look at it.
What is it? 30 pence a month or something?
Yeah, I left like £4 unpaid, and I don't know how much that's going to be on now. That's why I never pay with Klarna for anything now, because I'm just scared to open that account.
Yeah, you're fucked because your score will be awful. Where's the strangest place that you've pissed?
The strange. I've pissed in someone's tent at tea in the park.
Right.
On their tent or in their tent?
In
In a bowl or just in the tent?
the corner of the tent.
What did they ever do to you?
Because I did not like them.
So you pissed in their tent?
Yeah, and without them knowing.
What's their name?
I'm not going to name them because.
Well, to be honest with you, if they know who you are, now you've said that
No,
you
they
pissed in
never
their
knew it
tent.
happened. I remember everyone was complaining about the smell, but I never told anyone I did it.
So now
Because
someone
there
who's
was
been-
7 people in this tent.
So
And
now-
there was no toilets around
Yeah.
for because when you at in the park, like they have the camping bit and there's no toilets unless you go in the main bit,
Yeah.
like the portaloos. So I was like, oh fuck it, because this person was really pissing us off the whole time.
Literally
What did they-
pissing you off.
Yeah,
Quite
literally.
What did they do to you?
Well,
just general stuff.
I remember the first.
He asked you if you liked the 1975.
Yeah, I was getting pissed off a lot when I went to Teen the Park because I remember the first thing.
That's a quote.
The first night I went, there was like everyone was setting their tents up, sleeping bags and stuff. And anyway, I think I went to get a drink, and then I came back, and my sleeping bag wasn't there. And I was like, by the way, this sleeping bag, my mum's husband, Paul, used to be in the RAF for 20 years. He's like went to Afghanistan, he's went everywhere. He's took this sleeping bag, never lost it anywhere, right? 20 years he's been to Afghanistan, I've just went to Scotland. Anyway, I get there, it's not there. I'm like, where the fuck is it? My mate's been sick. So I'm like, oh, okay. And I go, Jake, where's my sleeping bag? And he goes, oh, sorry, mate, I was sick in it. I was like, oh, that's fine. Just, where is it? He went, I threw it over the fence. He threw it over the fucking fence just because he was sick in it. And the fences at Teen the Park are like fucking
Yeah,
massive.
yeah.
He can't get over them. So I just didn't have that sleeping bag. So now I remember I went home and Paul, my mum's husband, I was like, I lost his sleeping bag. And I just felt so bad because...
So his
he
name
got
was
his-
Jake.
No, I did piss in Jake's tent because there was 7 of us, but it wasn't Jake's.
So it was one of your friends. It was friendly fire.
It was
He
friendly
got
fire.
caught in the crossfire because the poor guy was just sick. I'm assuming he drank too much.
No, but he hoid it over the fence.
Hoi hoi.
Why would you
Hoi, hoi
throw
there.
the sleeping bag over the
Ahoy
fence?
there. I'm just very confused. So your mate Jake got caught in the crossfire, but he wasn't the one that was pissing you off. But he did chunder in your thing. So
No,
what
but-
did someone do to you, mate?
No, but that did a noise. I don't want to get into it.
I'm trying to get you to
Tough
fumble
one.
here.
What's the most embarrassing thing your parents have caught you doing?
Wanking.
Have they actually?
Yeah, multiple times.
Wasn't your dad?
Multiple?
Wasn't
Did you
your
not learn?
No, danger wank. Yeah, but
Wasn't your dad?
No,
that
you didn't
caught
do a
was it?
danger wank.
oh,
You
my
used-
dad didn't live. Live with yeah.
No way
live
did
with
you
me.
do a danger wank.
Did you actually?
You're so weird if you did.
I didn't have a danger wank with my mum. It was a joke, Lewis. It's just like sometimes when they just walk into your room without knocking, kind of thing.
Oh, mate, set the scene, please.
I just remember it was just a couple. It's happened a couple times. Like
A couple of times.
Was this last year?
No, it was not last year. Ah!
What'd you do? Like offer you a cup of tea and biscuits?
One did happen last year, actually. It was a bit weird. I moved home temporarily last year, and then she's walked in, and I was like mid-business, and I was like, oh, fuck. But she didn't actually say anything. I think one time, I put about 15, 16, and I was just doing my thing. It must have been like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning or something. And then they've walked in, as in my mum's walked in, and I'm just there.
And what did you say?
Close the door.
Did you say, I've seen that video?
No, Lewis, she did not say I've seen that
Did
video.
you say your dad is bigger?
Yeah, shit. No.
She went, no.
No, but there's been, listen, there have been more occasions than I'd like to talk about of things where I'm trying to enjoy my little phallus.
Is that the most embarrassing thing your parents have caught you doing then? Wanking?
Most embarrassing thing was when my mum went on my emails and saw me emailing a picture of my dick to someone.
Oh, God. Who the fuck emails a dick pic?
You're so fucking old.
Yeah, I was like, I think I was.
Were you transferring it?
I was not.
WeTransfer.
WeTransfer weren't even a thing. It was just literally straight attachment on an email.
He went, look in the Dropbox, winky face.
This one was actually a girl though, so that's all right.
Why did you not have a number or
Was it a fucking
Instagram?
work email? Who were you emailing?
I don't know why we did the email. I actually don't know because I had her on MSN.
Back in his day. Back in his day.
I'm 2 years older than you cunts. Like, but it was just a little bit
6
different.
years.
But yeah, and my mum went onto my emails because she needed to confirm something and clicked onto something.
Did she reply
shouldn't
with a
have.
picture of?
Nah, but bro, when I say to you, it was carnage. Oh my god, because she picked me up to take me to Kung Fu, and that was the most awkward journey I've ever had with someone. She was like, "So I went on your email today."
Is that why you chose to have a vow of silence?
Yes. I had to deal with the shame.
So what happened after she sent the
Shame.
email? Were you just like?
She changed my fucking password to my email, mate.
He was so embarrassed he went to China for 3 years. Changed his identity.
Yeah, I became Shi Hung Chong.
Wait, how old were you here?
Huh?
How old were you here?
I think I was 15, 14, 15.
Oh, for you, maybe. Oh, okay.
What's the most embarrassing thing your parents have caught you doing?
I don't think really anything apart from maybe like recording a YouTube video. But like I'm such a paranoid person. I feel like I've got like heightened senses and I can sense someone coming from like 30 meters away. So literally,
Like spidey senses.
yes, yeah. So I've never been caught ever.
Have you ever caught your parents doing something embarrassing?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you have. Naughty, you teasing me. Naughty.
I don't know.
No, I've not. Have you?
No, I feel I was thinking about this the other day. I thought my mum has caught us having a wank, but I don't think she has.
You're trying to tell me I've just baited myself. This guy said he is just invincible wanker, and you're just said.
I
like,
am an invincible wanker.
I think. Do you know when that smell that like when you like a wank has?
I know what you mean.
Do you know what I mean? It's not. Do you know what I mean? That smell.
I know.
In
It's
a
like
bathroom.
it's like a little aroma.
Yeah, it's like an aroma. I feel like I've definitely been caught off that. Are you alright?
The fuck?
You can't tell me having a
The
wank doesn't
wank
have a
aroma.
smell.
It does. Wanking does have a smell.
It does?
It does. Like this is going to sound awful, but like I wash my hands every time. But before you go, wank hands.
Yeah,
Like, it smells of wank hands.
But it doesn't. It's not like a cheesy smell or nothing. It's like
I can't explain it.
Yeah,
it's like BO for your dick.
yeah.
How often do you guys wash your dicks?
I can't wait to see this on TikTok.
I wash it every.
I wash my
it's
dick
not-
after every 3 pisses.
That's very precise.
Why every
3.5
pisses?
if I'm having a busy day.
No, you're waffling. You're waffling at that point.
I wash my dick after 3
So
pisses.
you piss 3 times, then you literally bathe your cock in the sink.
Yes.
So I'm assuming it's the sink.
Yeah.
I'm never using your
No,
sink
I
again.
actually just wash it in the toilet, mate.
Fellow guys, does wanking have a smell? Does it have a smell? Does it? That's actually why his bathroom stinks, mate. He has.
I'm just, every corner of the room, I'm just popping off, just laying eggs everywhere.
Yeah, she goes to have a piss and he's just like, oh, hello.
Yeah.
Just goes to town. No, mate. Cum has a smell, but
That's what we mean.
Yeah,
yeah, but that's not. What? Then why does your hand smell of BO? Dick BO? What are we
It
talking about? Dick
just
BO?
Come get on your hand.
I don't,
You're supposed to come in front of you, not
Right.
in your.
Right, I don't know.
I have a small penis.
I don't know the source of the smell, but it does. There's something that gives it a bit of an aroma, a bit of kick to it. A bit of kick.
Kick.
Yeah, a bit of kick.
Like a fucking Nando's peri peri sauce.
No.
Kick to the back of the throat kind of thing.
It's not spicy.
It smells kind of like. It smells kind of like lube, but your own like natural maybe. I don't know.
This
I
is
don't know.
disgusting, but it's...
I'm really uncomfortable and that says something.
What's your biggest sexual fear?
Oh.
Shitting myself.
I want to
Sex.
Pile driving home, just
He
shitting
just has
everywhere.
he has a 4-cheese pizza and he's like,
Bro, I was one time, yeah, I had that 4-cheese pizza and then I was having sex and I was just like, I had shit to go on top. I couldn't do it. I was just like, this is really bad.
that must be
Stomach
fucking-
cramps during having sex is
Yeah.
really not nice.
I want to ask you a question, which
Yeah.
like I think a few more people would have had.
Hmm.
Do you know when you have sex or you are like getting like whatever, like wanked off, whatever?
Wanking off.
Do you, I don't know what I said.
Just stand and wanking on.
No,
Sorry.
by someone else.
Oh.
Do you ever get a ball pop inside you?
Yes, every time!
Yes!
Yes, my ball popping G. Every time, bro. Even when I have my own wank.
To be fair, not that it used to, not like every time, but I think that's because my balls have been.
Yeah,
free
we've got
enough as
twisty
it is.
ball over
Yeah, you've
here.
got twisty ball.
Here's
Yeah,
a
twisty
locked in
balls.
place.
Yeah.
They're literally pinned.
No, they literally. You say that they literally are like locked in place. Like they tie them up so it doesn't happen again.
Yeah.
You know when it pops up though, like you have to like pop it down.
Pop it down.
Oh, it's fucking horrible.
It's so, bro. If my dick gets pulled down, my left one always comes up. Sometimes my right one does. But it's just like
My right one's dead. Like doesn't move an inch.
it's actually just fucking dead inside the
Bro,
skull.
I think genuinely yes.
But every single time, like when I nut, especially the left one pop up. Regardless, always every single time I have to go. I literally put my hand and go and pop it back
it's
down.
grim in it though, because you get the.
Yeah, but sometimes I get when I play football because if I'm wearing my tight shorts, what they're called, my like Under Armour shorts,
Aye.
it's just very compact and it pulls them up. But yeah, when I'm having sex, when I'm having a wank, anything like.
It's fucking horrendous. I thought I had an issue. I
No.
thought I was like, fuck.
You know what the worst thing as well is like I'm gonna
Your
have to
balls affect
use
me.
this. I'm gonna have to use this. But you know, like if someone is like sucking your dick and then they're using their mouth, but then they put their hand down. Yeah. Now, when they take their hand to go down your shaft and your ball's already popped up, I get so terrified that they're gonna just clamp the top of my like testicle because it's just there at the base of the shaft, just chilling, vibes in. Why is my testicle on my shaft?
I don't know, bro, but I really need an answer to this. If someone's in the comments right now.
Does anyone else get that? Can you let us know, please?
Well, and that's your biggest sexual fear?
Yeah.
A ball popping up?
Yes.
Nah, that's not my
Well,
biggest.
not tearing your banjo, ripping your foreskin.
Ooh.
That is certainly up there. But if it was a league table, I think that the ball popping would be higher.
My
So
biggest
ripping that banjo.
My biggest fear is definitely like some girl who is like freaky-ish, but without asking would just literally slip a finger in my ass.
That's your biggest fear.
That's my biggest fucking
That's a
dream.
Tuesday night.
Bruv, nah, like
That's a blessing in disguise.
nah, because I don't really fuck with that kind of stuff really. And also the fact is, number one, I shit a lot. Number two, hairy ass central. If someone's slipping a finger up there, at least I want to be prepared. Yeah, like it would take a lot for me to actually want to do it. Do you get what I mean? Like I'm not prepared for it. I do not have the facilities for that big man. You know, like someone just goes, I'll be like, oh my god, I'm so uncomfortable.
You don't know.
biggest fear.
Don't mock it till you try it.
No, I'm not mocking it. Like each to their own. Like if I wanted to do it, which could happen one day, I would have to. I'm talking. Shave, prepare, make sure that I have not been eating the wrong kind of things for the previous day. Yeah.
Oh, so you're saying it's more like a training regime?
You know when girls rock up to, well, not, you wouldn't know, but like when girls talk about going onto sex shoots, but they're doing anal shoots and they talk about their pre-prep that goes into an anal shoot.
Yeah, I think about that every
They
day,
don't
yeah.
have a curry the night before and they don't not shave.
Yeah,
you
they're
know?
hard to prep for that now.
Okay. But anyway, that point stands. Like, please don't just randomly shove a thumb up there because I will probably kick you.
Yeah,
Okay, so-
don't do that to me either.
Yeah.
No, never. No,
No.
My biggest fear that has just came to my head is, do you know when sometimes, you know, the girl was, you know, doing the deed, whatever, to you, like actually riding, and then when they go like a little bit too back, and then
I know
it's
what you
like that dick, that I don't want that to snap one day.
I quite like that. I'm not gonna lie.
You sick sadistic fuck. How do you like your dick nearly snapping?
Danger
See,
dick.
we like different things.
Danger
like,
dick.
Danger dick. Yeah. I like the stretch.
You like the stretch? Is your dick as flexible as you are?
No, but it's quite.
I bet you his dick curves forwards. That's why you like it, because it curves forwards.
What do you mean in general?
Like when your dick gets hard, it curves forwards.
I just
It's like a swan.
It's just like wow. Wow.
Does yours lean to the left or lean to the right?
Left.
Hey, it's not
Slightly.
big enough to bend, mate.
Mine's just probably.
I think mine goes slightly to the left. It goes pretty much straight, but slightly left. Small little twist to the left. It's like a little Russian twist.
A Russian twist.
Russian twist.
Gym.
Yeah, gym thing. You wouldn't know.
Yeah,
you wouldn't know. Yeah,
you wouldn't
yeah,
know.
you would.
Big in gym.
I'm
man.
100
Sounds like a
kg.
cocktail to me, a Russian twist.
Oh, cocktail.
Ooh,
I like that.
that's a nice. That's
That was
nice.
smart from you. Good
Thanks,
brains.
mate. What's the biggest disappointment you've had with a girl or a boy?
One time, the clothes came off, and I'd seen, less forestation in the Amazon rainforest. It was like I don't mind hair.
Is she not just planting trees, saving the planet?
Team trees, Mr. Beast. It was a Mr. Beast video. Do you know, I don't mind. I generally don't mind hair. I don't want people to think I know people are going to be sitting there watching, thinking I'm crying about a tiny bit. I mean a fucking forest.
Really?
I mean
The Amazon.
I mean hairier than I've ever been.
Has its own micro industry operating inside.
I think it'd have to be a minimum 2-3 year job to grow that thing.
Really?
It was
That is naughty.
So do you not rate the shithousery?
Bro, there was more hair there than there was on my fucking head.
So could David Attenborough do a documentary inside of it?
Yeah, mate.
And here we find the labia hidden across the bushes.
Yeah, so it wasn't I was just a bit that's a bit fucking nothing I've not seen before. I mean, something I hadn't seen before. So I was a bit.
So what was your first reaction?
I just pretended it didn't exist, but it was in the back of my mind.
Right. So is that is the biggest disappointment though?
It wasn't. It was probably the biggest fright I got. Got fright.
Right.
Got
That is quite a shocking thing to see. What about you?
What's a shocking sight? Devil's granite. Go on.
Go on, what?
Go on. What's the biggest one you've had?
Oh, my ex-relationship.
Yes.
Oh, you mean just full stop?
Is that the biggest disappointment you've had?
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt.
A specific moment I was after.
The whole moment.
The
pretty
whole
much.
moment.
Yeah,
Everything.
The unreciprocated energy. I don't have to go into it. It's fine. But yeah, the whole thing. That's
your
it.
biggest disappointment.
In another human being as a whole, the whole thing.
No, just
after his dad leaving him.
Yeah, after that. Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
This was significantly worse. This hit deeper.
I meant in a sexually relationship kind of wise.
I feel like talking about it would be a violation, but then again, I also don't really care. The whole fact is, it's consistent behaviours leading up to some certain thing. At the end of the day, my biggest disappointment in a woman or a man, regardless of who they are, was my last relationship. End of.
Okay.
And we can move from there. What about you, my friend?
I haven't had that many experiences with a girl or boy. Probably
Skype.
My biggest disappointment is probably when I remember I was a virgin and I went out and this person recognised us from being so fucking famous.
You're fucking famous.
Yeah.
You live in a penthouse.
Yeah. And I remember being whatever, just and then she kept being on it. So I was like, okay, whatever. And then she was like, oh, do you want to go by yours? I was like, fuck it. And then she came back and she just wanted to watch The Lion King.
What was she, 5?
No, she was not 5, just to confirm. Yeah, she just wanted to watch The Lion King.
Did she cry?
She did not, but she got very energetic when Pumbaa came on. So, yeah. But no, that was probably the big disappointment. And
Can you clarify right now that you are not a paedophile?
I'm not a paedophile, mate.
Okay.
I am not.
I got my eyes on you, sir.
Right? I paid those kids off. I don't fuck kids.
All right, MJ.
So I've got a bigger question for you. Probably the biggest question we've had yet.
Oh.
Sex, is it best in the morning, throughout the day, or at night?
What do you love to
Well, I know when you love to do it.
8 o'clock every night, NHS.
Once again.
Amazing.
Once again, it's always, I think this cunt has a camera in my room and he perfectly times it every time I go. It's every time I'm about to sleep. It's never when I'm just vibing or doing something. It's always, it's not when I'm asleep, it's always when I'm about to
Are you
fucking
sure
sleep.
it's not because when you're about to go to sleep is when you're not focusing on anything else. But when you're like focusing on something, you probably don't realise
But
it.
the thing is, mate, I've got fucking ears like a bat, mate. Not literally, I got them pinned back.
They're actually on finance, so...
Not anymore, I paid them off. No, so... that's not a joke, by the way. I did get my ears on finance.
Clear pay.
So I've got fucking ears like a Batman. I can hear it. It's like I've got such a good sense. Like I go to Evie. Can Chloe shagging again? She goes, are they? And she goes, I can't hear it. I go, I can. I'm like, just wait. I can just fucking hear it. I can hear it before it even happens. I know what's coming. Like, do you know birds and animals when they start like flying about, like something bad's gonna happen? I can tell something bad's gonna happen. I'm like, I can
Something
feel it
bad's
coming.
gonna happen.
I'm like, I can feel it coming.
Quite literally.
Sorry about that, mate.
Don't be sorry, mate. It's okay. It's okay. Just put some music on, movie on next time.
That's actually... Right, after I've got a question after that. But what is the actual question was, is it best in the morning, the afternoon or night?
I get quite insecure about my morning breath.
Oh, no. I get exactly what you mean, but sometimes that just makes it fucking...
It makes it more raw. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, raw.
Raw dog in the morning. Very raw. You're like... But you don't breathe in them. You're just like, you know you can't kiss them, but then sometimes you're like, fuck, I'm so horny, I was going to kiss you anyway, and you kiss them and you're like, filth!
So
fuck! Sorry, what?
Is morning better then?
I feel like, I don't know, nighttime is just like, I've had a nice long day, I'm going to just absolutely clap some, and then I can go to sleep. Whereas morning's just like, after you're done, you're like, what a fucking great start to the day.
Put it in the league table for us.
I'm gonna go morning, then evening, then during the day, because during the day that those are the distractions, you know, and you're just like, I'm a little bit horny, and then you just like, okay, now I've got to put some little bit of work into it, then I've got to mash up the pom pom, then I've got to go, then I've got to have a shower. You've taken an hour and a half out of your day.
Yes.
You can't do that.
See,
What about you?
If I was living with yous, I just feel like it's disrespectful to have it in the morning, so I wouldn't. But
What do you mean disrespectful?
just, you know, imagine you're just cooking your bacon and all you fucking hear is...
I don't give a
And
shit
it's not
about
the oil
that.
popping. It's not the
I feel
oil
like
popping.
at least he's happy.
Yeah. What kind of fucking stupid attitude is that?
I just.
If you're horny, bruv, you're horny. Don't accommodate to other people.
Lewis is about to come. He's like, but how would Cam feel about this?
Literally, why are you thinking about us when you're about to have sex?
Oh, that's something that fucking. Well, I was thinking about you when I was fucking because he came into my he came into my room as I climaxed. Not 5 seconds before, not 5 seconds after. Literally, as it was shooting out my fucking shaft, he came into my room.
I didn't open the door. I literally just started to open it, and I heard Evie laughing, and I heard, I was just like,
Literally, it was as it was shooting out. And I was like, oh my god. And I was like, that's ruined my mids. I was like, that's properly ruined my mids.
Did it fully ruin your orgasm for you?
Fully. I was sitting there for like an hour afterwards. I was like,
that would make mine better.
From now on, whenever I hear I'm just about to come, I'm just going to open the door. Every time he has sex.
If I ever...
I'll shout for the whole house to hear, I'm about to climax, gentlemen.
If I ever literally like was about to come, I wasn't having sex with someone, and you open the door, if you think for a second that I wouldn't just carry on there and then on the spot, you're very, very like confused.
Well, it's not that I wasn't going to not carry on. It's I was already committed. Like it was already gone this way.
That makes it all the better,
The snake
mate.
was out of the cave.
Well, this is what it is. You know how he says about his danger wanks? I could have actually caught him in the act. There you go. Not so invincible wanker now, are you? Little creepy Charles in around the corner.
Where's your spidey senses then, you cunt?
Invisible wanker. That's my new bio.
What's your league table then for?
I'd say, see, for time of day, it's always the most spontaneous ones I like. Spontaneous, like where it's just like, fuck, that went from 0 to 100 real quick. I like them ones.
So is that through the day?
Just, I'd probably pick night, then morning, then afternoon. Who does it in the afternoon, man?
Yeah, afternoon kind of, you've got to have a shower after if you're sweaty, and it kind of, it's a bit odd, isn't it?
If you have it in the morning, you're going to have it, well, I do, but I'm going to have a shower anyway in the morning. So if I have sex in the morning, doesn't matter. But if I have sex in the afternoon and it's a sweaty one, then I'm going to have a shower after anyway.
Yeah,
Do you
see,
know what I
I
mean?
think sex in the morning's good if you wake up earlier, because otherwise I think if you have sex at like 11 and then it's like 12 and then you get ready and then you're ready to work at 1, you kind of feel, well, at least I feel a bit like, it's 1 o'clock now.
Do you
Yeah.
always have a shower after sex?
Yeah. No, not if it's at night.
Not if it's at night.
So there you go.
No.
So if it's the morning or it's during the day, I would. But if it's at night, so I'm like, let me just bathe in my nut.
We are fucking grim. We are grim. Mostly Charlie's grim, but we are.
I
all grim.
never said I wasn't grim. I am a dog. But
We are
then again,
grim.
but speaking of dogs and nut and everything that's in around there,
What's your favourite breed of dog?
my favourite breed of
What's
dog
your
is
favourite breed of transport?
There you go. My favourite breed of transport dog is an Adrian Fluxmobile.
Yes!
Yes. Adrian Flux, we love you.
We do.
Yeah, let's go. Adrian Flux.
Adrian Flux.
Adrian Flux
Flux.
are a car insurance company that happily sponsor this podcast that specialise in young and learner drivers.
Yes, and what policy, Charlie, is the best one to get if you're going to go with Adrian Flux?
I think it's something in
Charlie,
and
you-
about that looks a bit like this. It's a black box, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm there.
After
there,
1 year, he's finally got it.
and fucking what?
Yeah, and if you want to see if you can save money using a black box policy, all you need to do is click that first link in the description right now.
It helps us so much.
Yeah, it literally helps us so much, and it's free. It takes you like 2 minutes just to check.
Click
He's
the link
waffling,
in the description.
Skepta said click it.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast, your favourite podcast, the best looking podcast.
Can you do that again? I'm sorry.
No,
keep it
you
in.
are vile. You are vile. We don't like Charlie. Recently on Twitter, yesterday, the Queen, you know, the leader of all the gays, she has ruled. She's went, you know what? I'm going to use my power to ban conversion therapy in the UK. Do you both know what conversion therapy is?
Bitch.
I don't know, but it sounds like a great idea.
Do you know what conversion therapy
No,
is?
I do not, mate.
Do you not?
What is it?
No, I kind
Oh,
of do
God.
it. It's Christian, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a little Christian. It's like
is it actually Christian?
It's like summer schools, but instead of getting good grades, they make you straight, or try to, at
Wait,
least.
did they have those in England?
I thought it was just America, mate. Honestly,
I thought it was just
I
America.
was surprised. I was like, I knew there'd maybe be like one or two, but no, and it's gonna get banned. So
Wait, pause for a second. Like, because I completely, I get what you mean, but
just don't see why they can be straight. Why can't you just be normal? You know,
procreation's a natural thing. No, seriously. If you're joining with me on that thought that you thought it was just going to be in the USA, is this movement of banning conversion therapy in the UK an act of solidarity with the LGBTQIAPK plus community, or is it just an act of like these ones which are currently in the country are being abolished? Because I didn't know there was anything like that in the country.
I didn't really know, but I think it's also just because I don't know if there's any. I don't know if they do it over Zoom these days. You know. So have you been sucking dick lately, Tommy? Bad Tommy, vagina, Tommy. Yeah. So it's fucking it's outrageous. South Park done a great episode on it. Pretty much.
Do you like South Park?
I love South Park, mate. It's brilliant.
Really? I've never seen you watch it.
Yeah, and it's just fucking unbelievable that they think that they can send them to a fucking vagina camp and make them straight. Like it's so weird.
Who sends them? Is it parents?
I think Christian parents are like, you have to go to conversion camp. You're going to be fucking straight. You're not going to like dick no more. You can't do that, and it's legal. And the reason why they believe that is because in the Bible, apparently it says a man should not lie with another man. But I have just got a few things for you, and this is
You
also...
can't tell me, right, that Jesus in Jerusalem, surrounded by 12 men, did not get a finger in the arse.
Yeah, he definitely... Gangbang. They call it the Last Supper for a reason.
So are you saying that Jesus and his apostles were the first rugby team of the world?
Yes, mate. That's exactly
Yes.
what I'm saying. They just scrummed all night.
Scrummed all night.
Scrum
The
that
Last
cum.
Supper was actually the real scrum.
Yeah, scran and scrum.
Water to wine, water to come.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
They were eating his body.
Yeah, they were eating his body.
I wonder if
That's where it
Jesus
came from.
wank smell.
Did Jesus have to have wanks?
Did you reckon he had a big knob?
Jesus.
Jesus definitely had a wang, surely.
Yeah, surely.
Yeah, it's like...
Mary Magdalene was loving it.
Or maybe he's not because he's doing all these miracles. Maybe it's like to like...
Maybe he's compensating.
Yeah, he's compensating for something downstairs that he doesn't have.
He was touched by God because he couldn't be touched by a woman.
Yeah, he was always talking about going upstairs, but never downstairs.
Wow.
Yeah, that tells me
We
he's
are
trying to-
getting put on Christian hit
Let me
lists
touch
as we
you, my
speak.
child.
I am actually a
Please say.
Christian.
I feel like you're pulling up biblical quotes here.
So this is interesting. So, the Christians... I like you, all right? But see, the hardcore Christians, they like to pick and choose what they want to believe in the Bible. These are also some other Bible verses for you that they choose to somewhat ignore. When
Verses.
fighting another man, chop off his wife's hand if she grabs your genitals.
Wait, so you have to chop off his lass's hands?
When it's a very complex,
Yeah.
very complex. When fighting another man, so if me and you were to fight,
Yeah.
I would have to chop off your wife's hand if she's ever grabbed my genitals. So Chloe Vardy, hand gone.
Well, she's touched your genitals?
Yes,
Oh, great.
every night.
What, that is like a...
What is that arguing
That's
against,
just one.
Lewis?
That's just one.
Yeah, but what is that arguing against?
Because these are just stupid fucking things that are in the Bible as well, mate.
I thought you were going to oppose.
Okay. Don't sit where a menstruating woman has ever sat. Don't wear clothes made of both linen and wool. Women suspected of adultery have to drink dirty water.
That sounds right.
Yeah, that's right,
Yeah,
yeah.
fucking
That's
make them drink that.
just the
dirty,
Thames.
dirty bitch.
If your slave refuses freedom, pierce their ears. Pierce their ear. They go to Claire's for that.
The back of Claire's?
Take your slave to Claire.
Take your slave to Claire's.
It's like,
You're not getting your ears pierced, Jimmy.
they must have looked sick.
You're not allowed to kill a burglar during the day.
Well, so you just have to hold them to the night.
Yep.
All right, mate. Tell you.
So wait till the sun goes down now.
Clocks go forward. So.
For all our Christian farmers, you're not allowed to plant more than one kind of seed in a field, and we're not talking about vaginas.
Is this just biblical reading?
This is literal stuff that's in the Bible.
See, can I tell you, I am actually a Christian. I have been baptised. I've had my Holy Communion.
Yeah.
And I do not believe in any of this. So...
No, but you could literally you could take it down this way. So in the Bible, it would in the Bible, I think I'm paraphrasing, but if a man were to lie with another man, this is an eternal sin, and that will be condemned to eternity in hell.
He knows it off by heart. Of course he does.
It's
Sick fuck.
No, it's paraphrasing.
You've heard it first.
It's paraphrasing. But then also, when Jesus spoke to Mary Magdalene, and she was, it was a verse, and they were talking amongst each other. He said, "Who has condemned you?" And then she said, "No one." And he said, "And then no one can condemn you because the only person that can condemn you is God, not someone else." So
You
the
know a
fact
bit
is,
too much about this topic.
I studied religious studies. I love religion and culture. Like, I take the piss, but I do love it. Like, genuinely, I love it a lot. But also, from educating yourself a little bit about the Bible, you understand that it is a whole load of cotswobble when someone wants to try and condemn someone for an act which, like, you just proven there.
Yeah.
Half the people who actually read the Bible and follow the Bible aren't there. It's the same for every religion. I personally believe that religion is supposed to be showing you the way towards for a path of peace and prosperity, but because people take it way too literally, then people's different cultures and beliefs collide. And when you try to oppress and to put your opinions and beliefs on someone else, it's only going to cause conflict. But at the end of the day, let a gay fucking gay if they want to do it.
Jehovah's Witnesses, if you knock on me door once more time.
I'll kill you.
If no one really understands the point what I was making there is, like, for example, these Christians that like an excuse to be homophobic will be like, yep, I only believe in it because my faith says so. It's like, yeah, but you also do 100 other things your faith says not to do. You just choose to ignore it because you want an excuse to be homophobic.
So, conversion therapy, do you agree with it?
Where do we go?
Yeah. Do you agree with it?
I don't know about Charlie's opinions. No, I don't. I've been there, didn't like it.
Did
You went?
You went?
Did a fuck.
I'm about to say.
Are you on
I'm
your phone
going now,
for-
though.
We're gonna have a little chat to Doreen. No, like, of course not. What?
Are you on your phone for?
I was just having a look at some Bible verses about homosexuality. I was just interested, but I don't have to do that now. It was. I would just say outright no. Obviously, don't agree with it, but it's a good thing. It's also very strange when you think about it.
Conversion therapy is a good thing.
No, 150 years ago, slavery was it 150 years ago slavery was abolished? Something.
Not in every country as well.
Well, I'm talking
Some
about
was
the UK,
still.
but it's just like actions and stuff which take too long to be done. They eventually get done. Like, I didn't even know that was a thing. That shouldn't be. We shouldn't be praising and celebrating an act which number one shouldn't have been going on. In the world.
Why is
it's like good?
Why is the Queen doing that? Is that because she's been under fire lately, or
She's
the
gay.
royal?
She's gay. She's been testing the water since Philip mudded.
She's actually been. She's.
Oh my God! That's why Meghan Markle had to leave, because they're both fucking.
fucking.
Yeah.
They were fucking. Jesus.
Is this treason?
What? That's why they kill them, isn't it?
No, it's like blasphemy, but treasonous talk. If you talk about the Queen like in a bit of funny.
No, the Queen. The Queen's had sex, mate. Right? Face the facts.
With cock.
You're gonna have to face these facts one day. Yeah.
Cock, not plunge, mate.
No, she. As the Queen. The Queen's give birth. That's fucking mental.
That's meant. Quotes
That's
of
crazy,
the day
bro.
from Cam Kirkham. The Queen has gave birth. That's mental. She's not just a lizard after all. Did you see Jake Paul steal Conor McGregor's Floyd Mayweather's hat?
I did, mate. Right. He lived his truth, no cap.
He did.
Yeah,
He
no.
did. I thought it was really funny. A lot of people were giving him hate. I think it was funny, and I'll tell you why. I felt like it was so good that Conor McGregor wasn't able to wrestle Floyd Mayweather even once, and then Jake Paul fucking wrestled him and his whole fucking crew. I think that's shithousery.
Yeah, I in the last time we talked about Jake Paul, I said like he's a prick, and he is a prick. But I've come to respect him a little bit more because he is owning up to being a prick, and he admits that he's a prick, and he's just fucking going for it. And respect to him.
And like someone, I seen a comment that somebody said it was like you can hate him or love him. He has fun in his life, and I was like, that's true. Like he just does what he wants.
Just does whatever the fuck he wants.
He doesn't care. And I was like, you've got to respect that. Like it's so funny if you watch Logan Paul's vlog, he just goes, I'm going to take his hat. Then 10 minutes later, he fucking takes his hat. He was like, just do it just for a laugh.
Do you think that he's like trying to outshine Logan though?
Yeah.
I think he was jealous of the spotlight somewhat, and obviously, but I honestly don't think Jake was really going to mention much of it, but it's because Floyd went, I'll fight you both in the same night, so Jake was like, oh, I've got an excuse now. I think he was going to be in his best behaviour, but I think he got like, when Floyd said that, he was like, oh, I've got an excuse to just be a cunt now.
Yeah, I really respect. I think he was a cunt to take his hat, right?
Funny though.
It is funny. He was a cunt, but did you see when he got battered afterwards? And did you see that video when he was crying? Like
I find that
crying?
funny, yeah.
I did think he was crying. I thought it was like a mixture of just laughing and just, I don't know.
But I think I've had that before where you get hit and you kind of like, I'm alright. Like, you know, when your voice is going up and down.
It's adrenaline.
It's when you get angry. Like, I was always scared to get in a fight when I was younger in case I'd start crying out of frustration. Yeah, so like I know what you mean, but like people were always like, oh my god, Jake Paul was thinking he's hard and he got bad. Yes, obviously he's going to get battered by 8 security guards. You fucking idiot.
I'll be really
Floyd
honest.
Mayweather would batter him. though.
Yeah, I'll be really honest. Yeah, I just kind of want Floyd Mayweather to put the brakes on, really just finish off the fight, get it done, because quite frankly I'm quite bored of it.
Really? No, I want Logan Paul to win.
I want Logan Paul to win, but if Mayweather and Jake Paul fought, I'd want Mayweather to batter Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Do you know how much that would shut up boxing fans if Logan Paul bet fucking Floyd Money
mate.
Mayweather?
It would rip up the scene. That's the whole thing. But then it gives, like, you know, like for example when we said before about how isn't it mad that it all started with Joe Weller versus Theo Baker, like this whole thing.
What?
Because then it goes to the next fight, then the next fight. If Logan Paul beats Floyd Mayweather, there is no end. It just carries on. Like, everyone will be fighting
Can
everyone.
we get a fight?
Yeah, we will literally end up fighting someone. Like,
Imagine
oh,
us in like 2 years' time and we're against fucking Khabib, like in a boxing match or something like that.
I respect it. I respect it because there's so much money that's being made. It's sick.
I'd want to
It's
fight
so
Gemma
sick.
Collins.
You want to fight Gemma Collins?
Yeah.
Collins.
I'd love to just have a fist fight with her.
You'd like to call her out then?
Yeah, Gemma Collins, if you're watching. She actually responded to my email, which is going to be in a new video. But
Oh god.
He spoiled it.
yeah. Anyway, what I was going to say is, you know, with the boxing thing.
Yeah.
How many people called you casual before?
Oh, I fucking loved it. It fueled my I loved it so much. The amount of people I said, I think Jake Paul's going to beat Ben Askren. I gave my answers why, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, you're such a fucking casual." And someone went, "You're going to seem like such a fucking idiot when Ben Askren wins with ease." And when it happened, I replied to every single comment.
I saw that. I was getting notification. I was like, oh.
Every single comment, I was just sitting there laughing, going, "You fucking idiot."
Did anyone respond?
One person went, fair enough, mate. The others, did they respond? Some of them deleted their comments. I was like, get it right, fucking please. Like, I'm a casual, but you were sitting there thinking you're all high and mighty because you watch fucking under-16s boxing, you fucking weirdo.
Yeah, no. I don't like. It's like there's football Twitter, then there's fighting Twitter. And those kind of fighting fans, UFC fans, boxing fans.
You see how toxic it is with Brian's comment section?
Oh, I
feel bad.
I actually get pissed off with that.
Same, because people were like, "Oh my god, he hates Floyd Mayweather and he's sucking up Jake Paul." He's like, "No, he's just being honest. Like Jake Paul, just because you don't like him doesn't mean that it's not fucking funny."
What annoys me about that, I was talking to Charlie about it yesterday, is that Brian done a podcast with Florence. The video before his last video, saying about how he's like been thinking about committing suicide.
Himself.
He's been like really upset, really down in the last couple of months. And then and everyone was like, "Oh, support you, whatever." Next video, he does a video literally on fucking predictions of a fight. Every comment is just hate. It's like, do you not fucking think about what you're fucking commenting
No,
on?
but bro, they don't think about it. That's the thing. Because when you talk about the whole, there's the cancel culture community, then there's the whole like toxic kind of community where people will talk about something which they find interesting, or they'll be searching these things. These kids, these people, these fucking freaks don't sit there and actually think about repercussions of the words they do. For example, the what's his name, Ollie McBurney, the guy who's on the thing on the street. Jack Grealish put a tweet out and saying like, people were like shouting at him and sending him abuse and stuff like that. Footballers are humans too. And then people in the comments underneath Jack Grealish's tweet are saying, yeah, but you're earning so much money, shouldn't you be professional? I was like, what? Professional what? Like, professional shit taker?
Yeah,
like, what are we paid for? What do you mean? Play to kick a ball?
Yeah, I'm watching The Last Dance, which is the Michael Jordan documentary, and there's a basketballer called Dennis Rodman, and he says the reason basketballers get paid so much, like footballers, is not for the stuff they do on the court, it's the stuff they have to deal with after it.
Yeah.
Like, they deal with so much fucking
100%.
shit.
Football,
But
footballers.
I need to bring it back to Brian though, because the point still stands. It's like people will put other people on a pedestal and just think that they're like unattainable, they're not real. Whereas like if Brian's telling his truth, like on a podcast saying about how he's been in this kind of dark place, and people aren't willing to respect that, you're nothing but a piece of shit.
They do respect it when they want to.
But when they want to, but then like it's the next podcast, bro. Like they are still a human at the end of the day. Like from one podcast to another, what do people have to be constantly reminded that like everyone's a human? What is wrong with people?
I don't
know. Why? It makes you genuinely question, sit there and wonder, where is the empathy and how many sick people are there and what are they given this access to the internet? Yeah. I genuinely, my most extreme thought on the internet is that there needs to be a passport system on you need to have identification to use the internet.
Yeah, I think so as well. Like, I seen someone like really disagreeing with that. I'd be like, why? I was like, that's.
I want strict control. I'm talking dictatorship, like Chinese military grade.
Every tweet has to go past you.
Then I'd be like, nothing but Charlie Roxburgh's allowed on Twitter.com.
But then, like, for example,
it's
not just hate comments, it's other stuff like scam accounts, people scam it. Like, it makes so much sense.
How much people faking you get in your Instagram?
All the time.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's
that
just
doesn't bother
like
me.
that.
Like, it's just the.
He replies to them.
I'll be like, hey, what's going on?
See, if you actually have a conversation with them, it's really funny. Like, they speak back to you.
That would be a really funny video, that.
Replying to fake porn stars in my DMs. Yeah, but like, once again, like, let's say Brian was doing something awful, which he isn't. I can understand why people could be angry to some extent, but he isn't. He's just
like, if he's being racist.
like he's going, yeah, I think he'll win that fight, and everyone's like, oh, you're a fucking casual sitting up. Oh, you think you're a big commentator? You think it's like, no, he just likes his sport and likes talking about it. Like, fuck off.
Yeah, I know, it's so fucking weird. I think, do you not think fighting fans, like, this obviously is not all fighting fans, but
yeah, of course,
they seem like a small
insecure
minority of them seem to be so
minorities
of them seem to be like so like intensely hate.
Yeah.
It's because it's just that. I think it's because they wish they were the ones fighting, so they just have to
man.
and they have to be like, since they can't be hard or like
it's
secure enough in themselves,
self-validation.
they have to seek it from fucking
it's
another
just
person.
all it is like, you know, I love the word projection, but it's self-validation too. Like a person who is like loudly outspoken usually has less that's going on in their own minds. They're not, ultimately, if someone is literally sat there and they really want to profess such a negative opinion on someone, it's because they don't feel that great about themselves.
Let's say you did disagree with somebody like heavily. Would you actually have the energy to type out a comment?
Fuck no, mate. I'm not witty.
The amount of times I type out a text message, I'm like, I can't be fuck sending it. Actually,
you'll start typing now and you'll be like, oh, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, like how did he do that the whole time? Then do it, then fucking send. It's like, how do you just have that energy and that hate to like just want to do it? It's like so weird.
Fuck no. Anyway, I want to bring it up. Okay, like probably one of the final talking points.
Cal the Dragon.
Why did you put 1 million? Does he just hit 1 million?
He's hit 1 million followers, mate. 1 million followers.
Charlie's favourite person.
Cal the Dragon.
I want to go through one day where that guy's name's not fucking mentioned. We went to football on Sunday and then Kyle mentions it and then you mention it. I'm like, bro, I'm not even with you and he's still following me.
Cal the Dragon. Dragon.
I want for TikTok, what is your honest opinion on Cal the Dragon?
Let him live his life. I don't care. I don't need to hear about it. Like
world class keeper. Any Premier League club would be lucky to have him.
Any Premier League club.
Yeah. And he keeps it simple. He
kind of gives me shades of Rob Green in a World Cup against USA. That's what Cal the Dragon kind of gives me vibes
Well, mate.
of. He's got a lot of promise, but when I watch him, I'm
I-
like, I don't think that you could save a penalty from me with my head.
Joke's on you because he didn't concede in 9 weeks, so embarrassing.
Mate, he said that he could actually save 9 out of 10 of Harry Kane's pens, and then he conceded a pen. But I said, wait, but that wasn't a pen of Harry Kane.
Exactly.
So the stats are still up.
Yeah, exactly. Like we've not proven that. So Harry Kane, if you're watching the podcast, accept a challenge. You know what I mean?
Do you think you could score past Cal the Dragon, Charlie?
No.
You don't.
No, and not because of him. It's just because if I get put on the penalty spot, I'm missing the target.
I think I wouldn't even aim for a corner. I would just hit it as hard as I can down the middle.
What if you hit him and hurt him?
Yeah.
Send him to another dimension. He becomes an actual dragon.
thought he
He
was supposed to be
starts
some-
flying.
But isn't there like 7 Cal the Dragons in different dimensions?
There is. You've got Colin the Cotton Bud is probably my personal favourite. Dean the Deer.
What the
Why
fuck
laughing
is
at?
going on?
I'm just laughing because I'm
Isn't
so
Colin a
happy that I live
caterpillar?
at the same... You've got to respect that you just live at the same time as all these greats.
Yeah, Colin
know?
the Cotton Bud. He was fucking incredible.
Who is Colin the cotton bud? I thought it was a
Uh,
caterpillar.
I think no, not quite. He hung up the gloves a long time ago, mate. Yeah, there's a lot going on about.
So is Cal the Dragon actually signed to a Premier League club yet?
No, he's currently playing for Phoenix FC. Luckily, they didn't.
Great club, great, like...
Luckily,
structure.
they actually turned down the idea of the Super League. So
Phoenix did.
They did.
You know they were clever, the people.
He was worried. He was worried. Grassroots football, mate. Grassroots.
Phoenix really are ingrained in the society, aren't they?
Yes, yeah.
They do a lot for the community.
Did you know Cal the Dragon has saved over 498 penalties in his career?
How many?
498.
498.
Yep.
Those aren't in his back garden.
That's what he claims. 498
in
penalties.
his
he saved.
back garden.
Mate, he saved 498
His fucking back garden.
But yes or no? Has he saved 498
His
penalties?
back garden.
Yes or no?
No.
Yes
no.
or no?
His goal is the size of this fucking table. He covers up half of it.
Yes or no?
No!
Has he saved them
No!
penalties? Has he saved?
No.
So how many's he saved?
I saw him concede a penalty on TikTok last week.
But has he saved 498?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but
It's
Doesn't
his
matter.
career. It's career. It's not based
he
off
doesn't
one
have a
game.
career. He doesn't have a career. He'll occasionally play on a park with some people that were recruiting.
He got man in the match of the weekend, so you embarrass
For
yourself.
who?
Phoenix FC.
him and his rebounded thing in his back garden.
Rebounded.
That rebounded thing had a bad game. Cal the Dragon got man of the match.
I'm fucking fuming.
He
Was
did.
hilarious. But can I just say,
Yeah.
should he go at the World Cup?
No.
Euros.
He can stay in his back garden and watch it there.
He shouldn't go at the Euros.
No, he shouldn't go. He can go to the Euros to watch, not to play. Keep him away from my club.
But the Euros is a knockout event. Do you not want to take a keeper that is saved
7-1 for
400
penalties.
Yeah.
Was like Tim Krul?
Krul, yeah.
Bishmollah.
Has Nick Pope saved 498 penalties in his career? Don't think so. Maybe 2.
Yeah. And also, if England get penalties, we want to have the best keeper and training to save. If he's going to save 9 out of 10 of Harry Kane's pens, Harry Kane's going to train harder, bro.
I'm not having this.
But the thing is, Cal the Dragon, he's also Welsh as well, so you can pick 2.
He's Welsh.
Yeah, I think he was born in Wales and lives in England, so you can pick either.
He'd probably do a Declan Rice and come for like the bigger, better team.
Yeah, and I think he knows he's worth
Fuck
that.
off,
Like
Ireland.
he said, he's better than Dean Henderson as well.
He's better than Dean Henderson.
He said the
Sorry,
two.
man.
He said the 2 Prem keepers he's better than is Kepa and Dean Henderson.
Well, to be fair, Phoenix are a better. Did Phoenix get relegated this season?
It doesn't. No.
No. Sheffield United got relegated, and that was Dean Henderson's old team. Cal the Dragon would never play for a team that would ever get relegated.
No.
But
Oh, I want to play Phoenix
He's
FC to
literally-
fucking claw them.
he's literally
I
been
might actually DM
undefeated.
them. I'll get Thames. Should I get Thames to get a preseason game
my
against
God.
Phoenix
What?
FC?
Oh my god.
one thing I don't like is when people turn up to his games and film them, because that should, if you want like to watch him, fair enough. But if you are actually videoing him, I think that's a bit wrong, because you should probably pay to see that.
If you are making statements that you are better than Kepa and you are better than Dean Henderson, then you can face with the consequences of when someone turns up to film to see. Because what if they are with a scouting mission and they want to see
but
someone
are
who's
people,
actually got
are
the
people
potential?
allowed to live stream Dean Henderson playing for Man United?
No, because they get called up by FA. They get copyright claimed. But if you're playing like a preseason game and someone's live streaming it, most likely, mate, that yes, someone will probably be doing it. I remember when West Ham didn't get their preseason game sorted out, and people were using the fucking what's it called on Twitter, and they were Periscope, and they were periscoping the games, and we were all watching on fucking 240p.
I've got a question for you.
Yeah, mate.
Who's a more decorated club? West Ham.
Oh, fuck off, mate.
Phoenix FC.
I don't think Phoenix FC actually won anything.
Yeah.
They won their last game at the weekend, mate. I mean, that's because
They won a game. Have they won anything?
Did West Ham win the last game?
No, they lost last week.
So Phoenix are better. So
Oh, fuck off, man!
Why can't you just put some respect on Phoenix?
I can't. I just can't. I will not do it.
Do you think you could get in Phoenix's side?
I don't think you could.
Last question to finish this off, okay? Taking it back to the questions at the start. Have you ever taken your clothes off for money?
I didn't get paid the money.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what I
any-
wanted to ask. Oh,
Lenny said he would donate £400 if I took my top off on stream.
That was
whilst
the
I was
funniest thing.
overweight.
that was so
You
funny.
were jiggling.
I was overweight, and Lenny said he would give me £400 to do star jumps naked, and my tits were up and down, like a fucking yo-yo.
And
Did you not get
belly
banned
from
for that?
side to side. He didn't get banned for it, no.
Did you put sellotape over your nipples?
No, he just did it. He was star jumping. He didn't know about the rule then.
I think
went to him and
my
was like, "Bro."
nipples are just so small it didn't register. I've got small nipples.
Yeah, okay, I don't need to say I believe.
Okay, thank you.
I got paid £50 for feet pictures last week.
Fuck off!
Yeah.
By who?
Male foot lover.
Great guy.
My guy.
Male foot lover. Male foot lover. Paid you £50.
Male foot lover. Sounds like a Pro Clubs character. Male foot lover.
What?
One of my
paid for
mates
that?
got 40 quid for a feet picture, but what he did is he took the absolute piss and he went in his garden and made his foot as muddy as possible, made it like fucking grim, and sent the photo, and he loved it.
The second one.
Fucking hell. Did you have to have your face in?
Yeah, I've got my face. It's just a foot. I wasn't doing anything sexual.
So what was this, like the style of the photo though?
It was one of just my
The
foot.
style. What aperture did you use? What was exposure? What lens?
You know the little TikTok trend, yeah, where that person's like Bugs Bunny, you know, when they're just like that and their foot comes up behind them. You know what I mean?
You're
But
fucking
He didn't ask me. He didn't ask me to do that. But I'm saying,
You-
but
you-
no.
mate, you got on
I'm talking. Let me finish this. So you know that bit where you got a face there. So I was just there, just like, and then my foot was just there. I was like,
So you got on your stomach like a fucking seal and put your feet up. You fucking.
it took me 3 seconds to do, and I was wearing a hoodie.
You
and
dirty,
joggers.
dirty dog.
Got paid £50 for a picture of my feet.
What was the
mate.
relevance of you wearing a hoodie?
No, as in I wasn't.
I was wearing a hoodie.
I wasn't being sexual.
I was
And then
wearing a hoodie, so it's all right,
There was
guys.
one I just put on self timer, just like as if it was just there, and I just showed the bottom of my feet. It's like
He was
that.
wearing a hoodie, guys. It was all right.
3 pictures, 50 quid, sorted, easy.
That's fucking. But so what? What?
Cam's
happened-
writing down his name. He's going,
No.
at male foot lover.
I'm actually writing that down, so I'll put it in the title because that's great. So people have to stay at the end. Fuck you, you've been clickbaited till the unlucky ones. What the fuck? Why didn't you tell us that?
I'm pretty sure I did. I did.
Yeah. Evie was actually quite annoyed because she was like, you could have asked for way more. And I was like, that's right. You could have asked for way more. 50 quid.
I might
50
start an
quid.
OnlyFans
Pictures.
for feet pics.
It was so easy.
Antisocial feet pics.
And it's
And,
social.
and
You know what?
could be part
Wait,
of our
wait,
Patreon.
wait. We'll put on a table.
Closest you're getting to 6 foot.
Look, we will put on a deal for male foot lover for all 3 of our feet. How much we talking? How much does he have to give us?
Male feet lover, I will put this proposition to you. If you give us £3,000 a month, I will give you my feet.
What? Literally chop them fucking off.
On demand. Whenever you want them, I'll give them.
Yeah. Also, I need like 1.2 for VAT on top as well. But yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great, mate. Let us know if that is in your budget.
Have you ever sold anything? We just wanked on Cam for free.
Yeah, I did it for free, mate. I didn't realize my worth back then. I should have started charging.
Yeah, I wish I had a card. Like a rate card.
Oh, dude, this is one thing that's completely off topic, but do you know what makes me feel so uncomfortable? Do you know when you're walking down the street and someone's like, "Hi, would you like to donate of children dying of cancer?" And you go, "Oh, I've got no change." Nowadays, they go, "We've got contactless," and I go, "Ah." Right.
Me no habla inglés, aha.
I got contactless.
Like someone stopped me outside the tube station last week and they went, "Would you like to help knife crime?" And I was like, I don't have any cash. Mate.
I don't have a knife.
And he went, "We've got contactless," and I literally froze for about 10 seconds and I went, I'm in a rush.
Do you want to help knife crime? Knife crime.
Knife climb.
What do they do with the money?
Stab people.
What can you do with that money? Is it for the police?
No,
It's actually to promote knife crime.
It was actually to go to the people that are in that environment, the people that live in them areas.
What, pay for the tube? Sorry, but if you're giving someone £10, what's that? Or you tell me they're going to spend that on that? That whole £10 not going to go there. It's like with charities, your whole money doesn't go to where you think it does.
Maybe it's kind of like, do you know how when they come off heroin, they go to methadone, like the shitter heroin? Maybe they give them like a butter knife and so like ease them down.
Or just microdose knives.
I doubt if a gang came up to you and they all pulled out a butter knife, you'd really go, oh, fuck.
That happened in my school.
He pulled out a butter knife.
Some guy pulled out a fucking butter knife on the bus.
Wouldn't you just like go, I'll match you? Pack of Dan Pack.
You love your Dan Pack.
Dan Pack's the funniest thing. I love this shit house today. If you don't know what Dan Pack is, it's Lidl's version of Lurpak. They've literally took the colours, the design, they've literally stole the
I don't
exact...
know how they don't get fucking sued for it.
Because technically it's not the same. They can just go, oh yeah, we like the colour grey as well.
Yeah.
It's the design's the exact same. It's just Dan Pack.
One more question, yeah? You two are both in relationships. I am a single man. Therefore, I feel like I can give an answer as freely as I wish. What do you think about threesomes in a relationship?
Oh, with you?
Not with fucking you, mate.
You shall go lovely, guys.
I'm actually asking because I don't want to sleep in my room tonight.
As long
When you
as
sleep in our room, it's more convenient than us two people having to go to your room.
That's true, yeah. The threesome would be not in my room.
I think it depends because obviously, like, it depends on their sexualities. It depends on people's boundaries, their comforts, just whatever people are comfortable with. You can have that discussion and be like, is that something you'd be open to? Is it not? And if you were open to it, would it have to be someone we know or would it have to be a complete stranger that we'll never see again?
What do you think's better?
I couldn't really care.
Would you have a threesome in a relationship? In your relationship?
If, like, the other person was up for it, yeah.
So you are in a relationship. This is why I'm asking, mate.
Yeah.
You'd have a threesome.
With a girl or a
No,
boy?
but, like, no, either or. You know, we're both bi. You know?
I know, I just didn't know if you had a preference.
Swings and roundabouts. No.
Would you, in your relationship, would you have to have, if it was a male, would it have to be a bi male that comes into the mix? You could double dip.
Bro, you can't tell me, right? I'm sorry, right? This is explicit. But you can't tell me that if you get a lad in and a lad is having sex with you and you're standing there like this going, come on, mate. Go on, mate.
Yeah.
You've had your turn. Come on, mate.
I don't know if I'd be too jealous for that. I think I couldn't get like like someone like the fucking Hulk that comes in. It'd have to be some dweeby little fucking goon. It would. It would need to be. It need to be a dweeby little goon. It couldn't be someone that was like nothing that could hurt like my masculinity.
Can you imagine he's like this boom boom just having sex with Evie? He's like, excuse me, can you just stand outside? There's not enough room yet, mate. Can you just
fucking
stand?
True Geordie just walked in.
Wait, man. Get out or everyone's going to go home.
What'd you do if True Geordie was just fucking your missus? There's nothing you could do.
That took a minute.
I don't know. Don't know, to be fair.
I never thought about
You
it.
couldn't do anything.
Don't want to think about it.
No, but all right. So what would you do within your relationship?
I don't know. I've never really had that discussion.
We're having it now.
Yeah, I'm not having it with you though. I'd have it with my girlfriends.
You'd be a pussy.
I just couldn't like have it with like, and obviously it's easy like being bi. You can have it with a lad.
It'd have to be some little dweeby guy. Yeah, it'd have to be a fucking little guy that I can like kick around as well.
Kick around.
Yeah, like mate, if you think I'm letting a fucking bodybuilder come in and fucking make me watch, I'm gonna fucking.
I feel like this is projection. This is projection.
I'm such a jealous person.
All right, you can.
So-
What about you?
Would I have a threesome?
Mm-hmm. I feel like you're not very sexually adventurous, apart from inside of your relationship.
So that's not having a threesome then?
No, as in like you could be a dark horse in this. I'm waiting to hear the answer.
Yeah, I probably would. Not with a lad though. That's just not my cup of tea.
Why is that?
Because I've been in conversion therapy, mate. I just because I'm not bi. And I wouldn't want to be a cook.
I know. Girls are always like, oh my god, guys like to fetishize bi girls, but for me, like the idea of like a girl pleasuring your girlfriend is. I've heard it loads of times.
Fair enough.
Like people think that bi girls, like guys, want to use them just for threesomes. It's like a massive thing, mate.
Oh, really?
Massive stereotype. Like whenever a girl comes out as bi, the first thing guys will be like is, "Huh, you want a threesome?" Like it's like quite like derogatory. Yeah, but like the idea of like a girl, like I just anyone but a big fucking muscular guy.
What have you got against muscular guys?
Because I'm not a muscular guy, Cameron.
All right, well, projection.
Fucking yeah, told you projection. It's not a projection. So you in your relationship, you would need a small dweeby man that you could potentially fuck and also let fuck, and you need a bi woman.
No, what?
Well, she'd have to be
No,
bi.
she'd have to be bi because she's having. What's she doing?
Oh, yeah. Whatever
Otherwise
she
it-
is, she can be whatever she is. I don't give a fuck.
I don't.
Well, gay. So you're not actually going near her. She's just fucking Chloe.
Chloe's fucking her. You got it the wrong way about.
Yeah. Didn't think of that, did you? Has to be.
There's a lot of variables.
Yeah, variables.
No, I don't know, mate. If you just come in.
I don't think I could do it in a relationship.
Nah.
It depends on the ghetto as well, though.
No, well, yeah, of course.
It depends on the ghetto, as in it depends on your relationship.
I mean, I could very happily have threesomes, like, without a shadow of a doubt, like, no problem. But for me, that's more of a carnal thing. Whereas I don't know how I could do that in a relationship. Do you know
true.
what I mean?
I don't.
Because I don't see the longevity of that. Because
Yeah.
for me, I would feel like my sex, which I want to have with that person, is supposed to be intimate. And
Yeah, I
between me
agree.
and them.
I agree.
But I don't think it needs to be like a planned thing. I think like I've had mates that have done it, and they say it's always when you get to like that 3-4 year mark, and you're like, oh, let's just do something like fun to spice it up. Obviously, I don't know because I've never been in that position, but I've had my mate do it. I remember they hooked up with like a fucking like 35-year-old Polish woman, and I was like, oh, I rate it. And obviously, you don't want to believe it, but a lot of married couples are swingers.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
You know what swingers are?
Yeah.
When they like swap partners.
Yeah. It's like wife swap.
Yeah.
But
Cock
more
swap.
explicit. Yeah.
Anyway, should we go into the audio only version?
Yeah, sure,
We
mate.
should.
Thank you very much, everyone, for listening this far. If you want to carry on listening, please go over to Spotify right now and just listen to us. It's Antisocial Podcast on Spotify.
Just antisocial. Yeah, antisocial. It's just antisocial.
Antisocial.
Just antisocial.
Yeah. Okay, thank you very much for listening, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Like the video, subscribe, and we'll see you in a bit.
Peace out.